A very good morning to you, my dear viewers. From where allow him to introduce himself. Today we're going to be talking about revolutionizing public speaking among the youth.
Yes.
But then again, because
public speaker, we have a keynote speaker, we have an orator, we have an orator extraordinaire, we have a topical speaker, we have a general speaker. So we have different types of speakers who address different things in different dispensations. We also have panelist speakers, all these people, and then now we have motivational speakers. So I think that's the first, let's say,
find out wherever, because some guys are good speakers, probably better than you, but they have no clue where, they never venture beyond their comfort zone.
I can say it's all about positioning. When I got to Form 1, this is what I did. I searched in Africa to actually accomplish it.
Oh my God. Did?
Yes.
That pushed you.
Hotel, and I just sat behind this chair. I had learned a lot about the impression thing, that an impression is made within the first 30 seconds. And so I asked myself, now how can I get the microphone to speak in such a way that this girl can pray for us? And I stood up, quickly picked up the microphone, and then now in the prayer I remembered, if this prayer is supposed to be made in 1 minute, I can say whatever I want in 30 seconds. May you bless Dr. Ezekiel Mutua, bless every leader that is here. Lord, as this thing begins, pray that it may impact a generation, even starting with me. You know, I've always wanted to meet Dr. Ezekiel Mutua. And he's inaccessible. It's only me to make myself accessible. If he as a man was... So that means you are present. So that means you are touching on his vulnerabilities.
Wording IR, and that's your area.
Yes.
You are a communicator through and through, and an influencer in more ways than one.
Well, one of my targets is to be president. So that's how I thought. Then I said, let me just do IR.
Wow.
But later on, I'll do mass communication. I'll also do law. That's something that I really want.
Don't remind me of someone who has 9 degrees. I mean, it's a trending story, and I'm sure you already know what's going on. Let's talk about the public speaking space in Kenya.
Yes.
And I will ask this in a way, being almost like there's bad. Being a motivational speaker is a gift that God gives people.
Yes.
Not everybody is born to be a speaker.
Yes.
In fact, some people run away from the mic. They're like, no, let me do something else. So what did you say about that bad blood between bad blood, so to speak?
At some point, because out of empowerment and education, so you can't use pathos also at the same time. But then there's a difference. These preachers started packaging themselves as motivation. There's a way in which it is fading away. When you're a motivational speaker, will only give quotes. The problem is so spiritual. So I can say even for motivational speakers, right now in this age and time, you have to be very spiritual. Because some of the issues you're handling cannot be solved by quotes and stories.
And especially now, you're addressing this to the Christian motivational speaker.
Yes.
Because there are some, one I used to...
themselves as motivational speakers so that the corporate can give them money. He told me, never lose your sound, never lose your voice.
Wow.
And so I can say also people see it much receptive because you see when you're a voice, I am an orator. And so that means I'll speak from an orator.
Since
you can't ignore that. So you can say most people entered into the field and they were alone. But for me, what I did first, I felt I had to look for someone who's a voice, sit down with them. And that doesn't mean that I speak like they do, but just sit down under someone. Then that person had to announce me into the airwaves. And then now spiritually you have to do everything for free.
Wow.
Yes.
For free.
I did more than 86 engagements for free. Even till now, there are those that I do for free.
Lesson or whatever, they're like, I'm not doing this anymore. Tell me, and you don't have to answer this.
Yes.
What are the rates in terms of public speaking? Because for some people, they are sitting on a gift they don't know. Sometimes the range, you're a big...
His rate card is crazy. Burale same. In Africa, there's a speaker called Ting Shot.
Yes.
We were in a speech competition, and then a lady stood up. We were supposed to speak for 60 seconds. She stood up, and then she went with a nail. All of us were giving quotes and sat in the room. They were like, what is she saying? Then she said, this nail, there are more than 20,000 miners seated somewhere mining steel. There are more than 10,000 women cooking for the miners. And after that, they employs 50,000 people. What about you?
Wow. Wow. Did you hear that? I don't want to add anything else, but I just want to say, let's meet here on Elevate TV, same place Thursday at 8:30 Kenyan environment as far as public speaking is concerned. And mind you, he's a first-year student going to his second year. That tells you age is just but a number. Until we meet next week, this is Ann David saying God bless.